Yo, what's good, everybody? My name is Chris and welcome to my new channel. So this is my very first video and I'm just excited to share that your boy's been fasting. So I'm already 4 days in and I wish I would have documented this sooner, but it's to the point now where, you know, I had to share what I was doing with you guys and get you to understand like why I'm doing it. And I'm officially 96 hours in to my fast. Right, so I've embarked on this journey, and this is not my first time fasting, but this definitely is my first time going as far as I've gone. Right, so in the past I've done intermittent fasting where I fasted 24 hours. The longest fast that I've ever done was 48 hours. So the fact that I got to 72 was a very exciting time for me, and now being at 96 hours, it was even more exciting. Right, so I'm to the point now where I don't know when I'm going to stop, right? So I could go for another day, could go for another week. Who knows, right? So stay tuned, watch my journey because I really want to document this and hopefully give some of you guys out there that are thinking about fasting some inspiration, right? So drop some comments below. Let me know if you're looking to fast as well. Let me know what your journey looks like. And keep an eye on mine because your boy's going all in and I'm going to see how far I can go. So today's Thursday, December 1st, and I started my journey on Sunday. And the reason why I started my journey on Sunday is I stepped on a scale and I was 319 pounds. 319. And, you know, I've never been a small guy, right? So I played football in college. I played at like that 240 range. And, you know, I left college in 2005, so it's been a long time since I left college. And, you know, I just really want to get back to a point where I feel healthy, right? And I wanted to drop some of this weight because it's not good for me to be walking around at 320 pounds. Let's be real, right? So, but that wasn't my main goal for fasting, right? So I do want to drop some weight. But at the same time, like it was a situation where, you know, I just been out of it, right? In the last like few months, you know, I haven't really been feeling myself, and I've been feeling like really, what do you say? Like my mind has been very cloudy, and you know, I don't feel like I've been as sharp as I normally have been, and you know, I just wanted to take this opportunity to first off cleanse my body of all the toxins that I've had, right? So we all know that a lot of the food that we eat, it's not natural, right? So we shouldn't really be eating it, but you know, it tastes good to your boy. So, you know, I partake in that stuff, right? So I started, like I said, I wanted to do a 24-hour fast, and it turned to 48 hours. And then once 48 hours hit, you know, I said, you know, let's go. Let's do 72, and then 72 hit. And, you know, here I am now at 96 hours. So to be honest with you, I feel great. You know, and you know, I can't even say I feel good because I feel beyond good, because what's happening, it's really hard to explain, right? So my mind is so much clearer now than it was before, right? So once I got past that 48-hour mark, it's like, I don't know, it's like the cobwebs are gone or something. I really can't explain it, but you know, there's been situations where I was looking for certain words when I'm having conversations with people, and sometimes those words elude me, right? And for the last day or so, like I've been able to have some real intellectual conversations with people, and you know, I'm always finding the words that I really need, right? And it feels really good to me, the fact that it feels like I'm back, right? So rewind a few weeks ago, man, I've just been so down, and you know, it feels like almost like depressing, right? And, you know, you comfort yourself with food, and the more you eat, you know, the worse you feel. And then you go back again and you're like, well, I need to eat some more. And it felt like almost every day I was ordering like Chinese food and eating, you know, Chick-fil-A and the stuff that I really shouldn't be eating. And it got to a point where like my weight to me feels like I'm unmanageable. And, you know, I just really wanted to get to a point where I'm more healthy, right? So I am not by any means like a doctor. This is not health advice or anything like that. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a regular guy, right? I'm just a regular guy who's overweight, and I want to drop some weight. So like I said, 319 pounds. Here's a picture of me today. So this is me being vulnerable, showing you what I look like, because I don't know when I'm gonna stop fasting, right? I wanna go as far as I can go. I wanna lose as much weight as I wanna lose, but most importantly, I wanna get healthy. I wanna get to a point where I'm not having the lightheaded spells when I stand up. And then I have to stand there for a while and wait for it to go away. Hopefully nobody notices, because I don't want to like fall over or anything like that. That's what's been happening to your boy lately. I've been standing up, getting lightheaded. But you know what hasn't happened in the last 4 days? I've not been lightheaded once since I started fasting, which is crazy. I haven't had any effects besides the hunger, really. Like, you know, the first 24 hours, I think is the toughest, because you condition your body to want food how often you eat. So, you know, whenever it was time for me to eat, my body kept telling me like, hey, bro, you need to eat. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, you know, we gonna pass on that. So it's to the point now where I have no hunger pains. And I don't have any urge to really eat. And at this point, I'm just really gonna listen to my body and let my body tell me when it's time to eat. And that's where I'm at right now. So I don't know how long, like I said, this is gonna last, but I do feel great, right? So as far as side effects, like I said, a little bit of hunger pains. I did have one night where I could not sleep. Now, I don't know if that was due to the fasting or not. This was at the about the 48-hour mark. I had trouble going to sleep. I laid there, and 3:30 in the morning, I finally dozed off. And, you know, my mind was racing. I had a lot going on. And I don't know if it was related to the fasting or if it was related to the fact that I have some things going on personally where I just couldn't shut my mind off. So, but the crazy thing about that was I woke up at my normal time, which normally I can wake up around 5:30. I'm a early riser. Woke up at 5:30, and, you know, I was prepared to feel crappy throughout the day. Because normally if I can't sleep, I feel crappy, right? I mean, your body doesn't get enough rest. You feel bad. I felt better after 2 hours of sleep than I felt when I got a full 8 to 10 hours. There's been times where I woke up before and, you know, I felt that I got adequate sleep, but I was still tired. I was not tired all day long. I didn't feel the effects of it until like 9, 10 o'clock at night, which is normally the time I like, you know, try to wind down and go to sleep for the night. I felt rejuvenated. I worked out, right? And it was to the point where, you know, I really felt great despite the lack of sleep. And, you know, normally, like if I miss sleep the next day, I usually catch the sleep up. I didn't catch it up. And at that night, I went to sleep at a regular time again, and then I was good the next day. And guess what? I'm fine. So, like I said, a little bit of hunger pains here and there, which have subsided now. Like, I have no more hunger pains, but no other side effects. No keto flu. I know, you know, I watched some videos out there where people are letting, you know, saying that they had keto flu or whatever. No keto flu. Never had a lack of energy, right? So I feel more energetic now than I've ever felt. And I don't know if I'm to the point now where ketosis is kicked in or not. I'm going to get some strips tomorrow, and I will let you know. But it's to the point now where, you know, I'm embarking on this journey, and we're going to see where it leads, right? So I will be documenting every single day, right? So another video coming at you tomorrow, same time. I'm going to document this, and I want you to take this journey with me. So please make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I want you to know when I'm releasing a new video. And hey, if I go a week, it's gonna be awesome. You never know, it might be my last video. I might decide tomorrow I can't do it anymore. I don't know, right? So that's where we're at. Stay tuned if you wanna, you know, see this journey. Like I said, comment below if you're on a journey yourself, and let me know what's the longest you ever fasted. And would you even try to fast longer than a week, right? So should I keep going after the week? Should I go 2 weeks? Should I try a month, right? So everybody thinks I'm crazy, right? right? So when every time I tell someone like, hey, I'm fasting and it's 3 days now and it's 4 days now, the first thing I get is like, man, you got something wrong with you, right? And I don't think I have anything wrong with me, right? Think about when we were nomads, right? There were times where, we may not have had food for a couple days. Well, guess what? We got fat reserves for a reason. And being 319 pounds, bro, got enough fat reserve to last for a little bit. So, I mean, the way I'm looking at it, man, I probably can be good for a year and probably be good. Now, I'm just jokes aside. I know it's not going to be a year, but I know I have enough fat reserve because I know how the body works. And whenever you get to the point where your body doesn't have the glucose for energy, then it searches for alternative energy sources. And, when you get to the point where you're tapping into that fat reserve, that's when your body becomes a fat burner machine, right? And that's essentially what ketosis is, right? So I don't know if I'm there yet. I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow, see where I'm at. I have not stepped on a scale in the last 4 days just because I don't want to get any false sense of security, because I know when you first started the fast or whatever, it's going to be a lot of water weight. So I wanted to wait till after a week to see what my weight is. And then from that day forward, I'll probably weigh in maybe every day, because at that point I probably should be losing 1 pound to 2 pounds every single day. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to that channel. That's all I have, man. So I'm really just, I'm focused, determined, and we're going to make this happen.